Shalom. It's that time again, Israel. It's the Lord's 54th annual Passover in North Carolina.
Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we came to do.
Oh, it's playing. Check it out.
The I.S.U.P.K under Commander General Yohana will be hosting the Lord's 54th annual Passover in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Convention Center. This is something that you do not want to miss. Make sure that y'all bring the entire family.
Oh, you think I'm bullshitting? Wait till I get with you. If I gotta go to ground, I'ma shut the town down. I ain't about to stop until I hit stand down. All you gonna see is a lot of men down.
The Downtown Raleigh Convention Center.
We ain't never stopping now. You running now. All my niggas go to ground. We go to ground. You dealing with the metaphor.
For Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Go to ISUPK.com to purchase your tickets today. $200 per every adult over the age of 17 years old.
We are not the same. No, we not related. I'm not stuck on living. Death is a vacation. My camp undefeated. You cannot debate. You just want the clout.
The
just want
Lord's
the
54th annual Passover, April the 1st, is coming down to Raleigh, North Carolina.
That's right.
Commander General Yohana has done it again. You don't want to miss this. Pull yourself.
27 out of top.
All right. That's it. I'm going to start. All right. I'm saying Christ. Check the sound. Here we go. Sounds good. Get this down. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is I.S.U.P.K. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rockefeller to the brother. Yahweh Shemar Adam B'Shem Yahshua to the sisters. I'm Priest and Officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. This is Tuesday Brotherhood class. Let's clap it up for the Lord. This is Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? This is also, you know what I'm saying, Tuesday, and this is a Brotherhood Sisterhood class. Let's clap it up. Like I said, I'm Priest and Officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Start off with 1 West 125th Street under Commander General Yohana. And since 1969, we've been teaching blacks, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American Indians. They are the chosen people of the Bible. Since 1969, we've been teaching blacks, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American Indians about brotherhood. We teach them the truth about this Bible. They are the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They are God's chosen people. So right now, you know what I'm saying? Right now is Tuesday. It's February, you know what I'm saying? What is the date? What is the date today, sir?
The pagan holiday Valentine's Day.
It's the pagan holiday that called Valentine's. Right now. And this is when, yes, sir.
Valentine.
Valentine. That's how you pronounce it? Sure, all these years we pronounce it wrong.
We put the ghetto before.
Yeah. That's how we get, because it's not our holiday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we can chop it up anytime we feel like it.
That's right.
You know, but you know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we took on the philosophy of our oppressor.
Right.
We just goes along to get along, and this is all what we know because our slave master taught us this stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How, you know what I'm saying? What does slave know about Valentine? What does a slave know about Valentine? Mm. His daughter just got raped by the slave master.
Right.
His son just got raped by the slave master.
Right.
His father just, you know what I'm saying, just got raped by the slave master. And his daughter. His, you know what I'm saying, his young son just was sold to another, you know what I'm saying, a neighboring plantation. But this oppressor is teaching us about love. It's love in the air. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is our slave master. This is our slave master's spirit. There's love in the air. I was all, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting back and watching The Matrix, you know what I mean? And watching this and seeing why are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, why are we doing this? Right. Who told us to do this? Who taught us to do this? Who told us go buy some balloons? Some red, it better be red balloons. Right. Who told us go buy some roses? Right. It better be red roses. Who told us go buy chocolate? Right. It better be wrapped up in, you know what I'm saying, aluminum and with the red ribbon on it. Right. Who taught us this? Huh. Who taught us love? We learned love from a molester. Right. A molester taught Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians love. But what type of love? Their love. Their love. In this kingdom, you know what I'm saying? A man can love another man. In this kingdom, a woman can love another woman. In this kingdom, a real man can love a fake girl. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A biological man can love another biological man that thinks he's a woman. Right. That's love. That's love. Anything goes. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no protocols. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no responsibility. Whatever makes us feel good, whatever make us calm. Right. And guess what? The same people that believe in our philosophy, the people, you know what I'm saying, men loving men, women loving women, you know what I'm saying, women loving dogs, or, you know what I'm saying, women love women that think they are man, they also getting Valentine gifts. Right. They're also getting balloons. They're also getting roses. Like, you know what I'm saying, they're also doing all these, getting these chocolates. Right. This is our oppressor. And we're going to take on the philosophy of this perverted bastard. Mm. We're going to take on the, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that this perverted bastard said do, we're going to do. And he's going to teach us about love. So, Laki, so let me get that first scripture. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. So, Laki.
God.
Can you read that, Baba Strong?
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Wait, say that again for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Well, it says it right here. It says, envy not the oppressor. Who's the oppressor? The one who taught you about love. The one who taught you about a Valentine's Day. The one who told you that you better buy gifts for your mother. You better buy a gift for your sister. You better buy gifts for your, you know what I'm saying, for your husband, for, you know what I'm saying, for your girlfriend, for your side piece.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You better buy a gift for them. You know what I mean? And you better buy it on this day because I said so. That's what our slave master says. I said so. I even saw little elementary girls with roses and candies and balloons. This is what I saw. I know it because I did it. What is it?
Salaki, you just said that you saw girls with candies, balloons?
Little elementary girls.
guess what? As sick as it sounds, and especially with these high school sisters, girls, they giving those to other girls.
That's the reason why I'm saying what you're saying so hard about it going west. And I said it doesn't mean nothing.
Right.
It doesn't mean any. There's no protocol. Whatever make them come.
Right.
Whatever fill their belly. That's what I'm saying. Whatever give off our lust.
Right.
Because this is who we learn it from. We learn it from a molester, a goddamn rapist. What love is, but we don't know what love is. This is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, who are God's chosen people. We're not allowed to celebrate these vain holidays.
That's right.
How dare we do this? How dare we that we learn love from a goddamn rapist? We know the history of this damn country. We know the history of this man that's on top, that's doing backflips, you know what I'm saying, in space right now. That's shooting down balloons. You know what I'm saying? We know how they get down. And we're just going to follow suit because we've been beaten down. Can you read that from the top?
Come.
What?
Envy thou not the oppressor.
It said, envy not the oppressed. We you know what I'm saying? We want what they want. We envy them. We envy their love. How we envy a love of a molester.
Right.
We envy the, you know what I'm saying? The love of a molester. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now we have Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? They Cupid. This is how perverted that we are. Right. This is how perverted that we, you know what I'm saying? That black, you know what I'm saying? That we became like our oppressor. You know, Cupid is a naked baby.
Right.
What do a naked baby know about love? Unless you know what I'm saying? Unless the people who came up with that concept love, you know what I'm saying? Love babies.
Right.
And we took on the traits of our slave master. We took on the traits of it. It said here in Proverbs, it said, envy not the oppressor. Read on.
And choose none of his ways.
You say that again?
And choose none of his ways.
That's what blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians. This is in Proverbs. This is in our Constitution because we knew that, you know what I'm saying? Because the most, you know, our brothers and sisters knew that we're going to go off.
Right.
We're going to go off. This is old. This is old right here. This is in Proverbs.
Right.
The brothers and sisters was doing it back then.
Right.
We was doing it back then. So-called blacks, so-called Spanish, so-called Native American Indians was doing that stuff back then.
Right.
And guess what we're doing in 2023? We're doing exactly the same thing. But this is supposed to be the information age, sir. They're supposed to know better, right?
Right.
They're supposed to know better. The same, you know what I'm saying? The same time that, you know what I'm saying, our brothers and sisters knew better back in the 30s. Our brothers knew better back in the 40s. Our brothers knew better back in the 60s. Our brothers knew better back in the 80s.
Right.
Our brothers knew better back in the 90s.
Right.
It's doing this back then. It says right here, envy thou not an oppressor and choose none of his ways. We choose none of his ways. Even his ways, how to be a brother. Even his ways, how to be a sister. Even his ways, how, you know what I'm saying, how to love. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we don't know how to love. He's telling us love is only on February, what was it, February 14 or 13. That's
right.
Love.
Right.
That's the only time you can love. That's the only time that you can buy presents. You couldn't buy your girl presents 2 months ago.
Right.
You couldn't buy your girl presents tomorrow.
Right.
But if you don't buy your girl present this day, you're not a good man.
That's right.
You're not a good mother. You're not a good nephew. You're not a good niece. You ain't no good at all. We ain't no good if we don't buy balloons for our mother.
Right.
We ain't no good. This is what our oppressors think. This is what the little girls that's in school talking, you know what I'm saying, being taught in this nonsense, blacks and Hispanics, Native American, and little girls. We teaching them this at a young age. You know what I'm saying? You already know where the candy's going to. When I was a young kid, I did it. I gave, you know what I'm saying, the candy to the most, you know what I'm saying, attractive girl in class. Guess what? She got all the candy.
Right.
She got all the candy. You know what I'm saying? We was taught arts and crafts, how to cut out the hearts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It looked like Mr. the Potato Head. We put little eyes on the heart. This is what we used to do. I remember it.
Right.
We used to get the cardstock paper, crumble up the legs, make it look like floppy legs and everything. This is what they teach us. We got the, you know what I'm saying, little heart candies. Heart candy say I love you. You remember those. Your grandmother had it on on her table for the past 60, 70 years.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about with the butterscotch.
Right.
The butterscotch always end up being gone. I love that butterscotch, bro. with the gold wrapper. That's the good stuff. I don't think they sell that anymore. That was the good stuff. I think it was crack in that. So good. But Salaki, so but our slave master taught us how to love.
Right.
Not according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Not according to the Bible. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, do we really know how to love? Do we know how to love? So I guess, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Our love is only for this day. You know what I'm saying? It's only for this day.
You're right.
Then we going back hating each other guts.
Right.
All day, all night. Don't know how to, just a few minutes ago, I thought we loved.
Right.
I thought it was loving. When I gave you those damn balloons and candy, it was all about love. I got to give you something for you to love me. Listen to that. Listen to how that sounds. Listen to how vanity, how vain. You know what I'm saying? How envious our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? We envy our oppressor.
Right.
Think about how empty that sounds. I got to write you a card. I got to give you balloons. I got to give you chocolate to show you that I love you. You know what I'm saying? What about me? What about me, like forgiving you for, you know what I'm saying, for putting bleach on my clothes? Well, I think that's love right there.
Right.
That's action right there.
Right.
I'm still with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm still with you, and you call my key. I mean, you key my car. I'm still with you. I sat down with you and we discussed our differences and iron out our dishes. I thought that was love right there.
Right.
Communication. But we don't know how. I didn't give you a gift and you hate me. I didn't give you a birthday gift and you hate me. I didn't give you a Christmas gift and you hate me. I refuse to come to your family house on Thanksgiving and you hate me. But once I give you a gift on, so I give you this gift on Valentine's Day. Oh, it's all good now.
Right.
It's all good now. That's how destroyed Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are. But this is old. Can you read that again? Go ahead, sir.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Oh, we envy the oppressor, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. But our ancestors said, envy not the oppressor. Read on, sir.
And choose none of his ways.
And do what?
And choose none of his ways.
Oh, his ways is Thanksgiving.
Right.
His ways is Christmas. His ways is Valentine's Day. His ways is the 4th of July. Don't have anything to do with you.
Right.
Our slave master is teaching us about love. But you know what I'm saying? Right here in the Bible, the law, statutes, and commandments. That's love. According to the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Because love is an action word.
Right.
Love is an action word. Let me go to the bedrock. Give me 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. Let me get that. You know what I'm saying? A love according to the Bible. Love is an action word for our brothers and sisters. This is the brotherhood class. This is the sisterhood class. This is when the I.S.U.P.K teaching our brothers and sisters what love is. What love is. Because we don't know, we don't have no idea what is love.
Right.
What is love? We don't have it. We don't have it at all. If you have that, can you read that, please?
1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High.
Say that again.
For this is the love of the Most High.
Oh, so we got it. You know what I'm saying? This is the love of the Most High. Because if we love ourselves, we're a bunch of selfish bastards. I love myself. I'm only going to look out for myself. It's all about me. That's, you know what I'm saying? Because now when it's time to go outside yourself and love somebody else, oh, that, you know, that takes a lot of work, sir. Right. You got to be taught to love somebody else. You got to be taught that.
Right.
And this, according to the Bible, we love the Most High God. It's not about us. It's about the Most High God.
Right.
It's not about how I feel. It's not about that. It's about how the Most High is. What the Most High says, this is love. Because our oppressor love everything in sight.
Right.
Man on man, woman on woman. A woman that thinks she is man that's looking for a man, looking for a woman. You're sick. It's sickness. It's anything that make us come. Anything that make us feel good. Whatever fill our stomach. Vanity.
Right.
Vanity.
Right.
I guess I don't love you because I need you chocolates. We follow the Most High God over here.
Right.
That's what we do.
That's right.
That's exactly what we do. We don't think about our damn selves. We don't care about no goddamn balloons. We don't care about no damn chocolates. I can give you chocolates every day. And I have been giving, you know what? I gave her chocolates for the whole year. Right. I gave her balloons for the whole year. But I missed one day. She don't like me anymore. Because I missed Valentine's Day. But, baby, I gave you chocolates and balloons 24 hours ago.
Right.
Every day when I come home from work, I give you flowers. Every day for the past year. That was my thing for you, boo.
Right.
Now my thing. You argue with me because I don't give you no flowers for Valentine's Day? For the past 364 days, every week when I get, you know what I'm saying, I come home from work, I gave you flowers, baby. I came, you know what I'm saying, I got off from work and I massaged your feet.
Right.
I massaged your feet and I got off from work. I'm about to pull that scripture again. Because for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, this is what we have. This is what we have to learn. What love is, according to the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? We can't love. You know what I'm saying? We can't be selfish. Because the reason why I'm using that word selfish, because we learn love from our slave master. He's selfish. So if we learn it from a selfish bastard, a perverted selfish bastard, guess what we're going to start doing? Exactly what our slave master do. But I'm here to let you know. I.S.U.P.K is here to let you know for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we have to cut that type of love off. Cut it off. It never benefited us at all. It never benefited us at all. It only benefited the slave master and his stores.
Right.
You see, you going up and down. We're going up and down from, you know what I'm saying, from Harlem down to Yonkers. You see nothing but flowers and stuff set up on the corner. Set up on the corner. We got, you know what I'm saying, all this, all the, you know what I'm saying, all these chocolates, you know what I'm saying, all these chocolates that's in the 99-cent stores. You say that we couldn't get chocolates for our boo yesterday? I got chocolates for her every day. I got flowers for her every day. I missed one day, she ready to fight.
Right.
We ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? The sister is cooking all, you know what I'm saying? The sister been cooking all year. You know what I'm saying? Been kicking for her man all year.
Right.
She a little tired one day.
Right.
She missed cooking on Valentine's Day. He's blowing up.
Right.
Her man's blowing up. Yo, boo, it's Valentine's Day. Why you ain't cooking? But baby, I'm tired. Yo, it's Valentine's Day, baby.
Right.
This is what he's saying to his girl. His wife. Can you read that from the top, sir?
God. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments.
That we do what?
Keep His commandments.
Oh man, that's love. Love is following orders.
Right.
And keep His commandments. Read on.
And His commandments are not grievous.
Wait. Say that again.
And His commandments are not grievous.
Oh man, grievous means hard to do. I mean, something that, you know what I'm saying, that make your skin, you know what I'm saying, cringe.
Right.
The Most High commandments on love is keep His commandments.
Right.
And it's not grievous to do. It's not grievous to do at all. But we're going to learn love from a selfish bastard. If you know what I'm saying, if we don't show love according to our slave master, we don't know how to love.
Right.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Those men in the I.S.U.P.K don't know how to love. Look at them. They beat their wives.
Right.
I don't understand that concept. We're too busy kissing on our wives. How we beating them? We're too busy kissing on our wives. If you want to know how to talk to women, if you want to know how to treat women, if you want to know how to woo, because that's what we do, we woo women. We woo. You know what I'm saying? I woo. You know what I'm saying? Any woman that's over, you know what I'm saying, that's over 5'10", she's gonna get wooed by me. Yeah. Every time. I'm gonna woo her short. You know what I mean? You think that she, you know what I'm saying, she's self-conscious about me, you know what I'm saying, being in the height that I am, and she's a basketball player walking down, y'all know I woo her. That's what we told him. I.S.U.P.K. We don't care about none of that stuff. Right. Because we love women. You know how we love women? Because we follow the law, statute, commandments. You know how we respect women? Because we follow the law, statute, commandments. You know how we treat women? Because we follow the law, statute, commandments. The law, statute, commandments teach us, teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians how to treat a brother, how to treat a sister. Right. That's love. That's love. You know, and that's, you know what I'm saying? That's love. And that's understand, because we understand that's a brother. That's a friend. And we understand that. But you know what I'm saying? But we want to do what we want to do. And this is all old, sir. This is all old. Right. Salakia, sir. Let's go to Acts chapter 5, verse 51. God. This is all old news. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna pull up what, you know what I'm saying, what the Israelites is doing in the New Testament. Because this stuff is old. Just before, we were reading Proverbs, envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Guess what we was doing? We was envying the oppressor, and we were choosing his ways. And he was teaching us about love. So like Acts 5. Chapter 7, verse 51. Okay. Chapter 7, verse 51. And that's what we was doing. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to do what we want to do. We want to look over there and like, ooh, look at them. Look at them. You know what I'm saying? Look what they doing over there. Right. Meanwhile, we God's chosen. How dare we do that? How dare we do that? We are God's chosen. You know what I'm saying? We are the salt of the earth. We teach the other nation how to love. Right. That's what our jobs. And that's why we have to come back to the law, statute, commandments. And you know what I'm saying? We can't do this anymore. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We can't go out and what our slave masters say do, and we're gonna follow suit. We can't do that anymore. So can you read that? God. This is Acts chapter 7, verse 51. Mm-hmm. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ear. So I say that again? Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ear. Oh man, we are so stiff-necked because since 1969, I.S.U.P.K had been teaching our brothers not to celebrate on Valentine's Day. It's a pagan holiday. It's our oppressive holiday. Not to do that. But we want to be stiff-necked and you know what I'm saying, and uncircumcised in the heart. Because, you know what I'm saying, because another black man is telling you what to do. Right. Especially when we say, yo, based on the history of this country, Why are you celebrating Valentine's Day? Who told you to celebrate Valentine's Day?
Right.
Oh, the same people that enslaved your people is telling you about love? Do that make any sense? You read the Bible and you follow the Bible. Well, what's love according to the Bible? Do you know how to love? Love is ironing out your differences.
Right.
Love is coming to a brother or a sister and letting them know what's going on. Love is teaching us how to speak to one another. It's an action word. We can't just say it. We can't just say it. It's going to be a lot of I love you. It's going to be a lot of that. And guess what? They're going to get a divorce tomorrow. They're going to get a divorce tomorrow. They got the balloons and it's going and all types of things that's going on in the bedroom and whatever. When they wake up in the morning, they're getting a goddamn divorce. Right.
An example, too, to show you how wicked this holiday is. How dare anybody in the world don't get their woman up for Valentine's Day. See what happened the next day.
Oh, I brought that out. And you're saying so hard about the woman West.
Right.
I said it.
Right.
I gave you, guess what? I gave that woman, you know what I'm saying, 364 roses every day.
Mm.
But I only missed one day.
Mm.
And she cursed me out.
Mm.
That's what happened. Yo, baby, hold up. I just gave you roses, you know what I'm saying, and massage your feet after when I was working all day. Because that's what we do in I.S.U.P.K. We woo chicks. You know what I mean? We woo them. You know what I mean? We too busy kissing them. How we beating on them? You know what I mean? We not sweating it. We don't sweat it at all. If the sister feel away, shalom. It's a rack. There's a racket word. It's a sister out there looking for that. It's about, well, not one sister, it's about like 12 of them out there looking for, you know what I'm saying? Looking for a man in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
that know how to love and know how to respect, you know what I'm saying? Respect her. Because we, you know what I'm saying? Because we are righteous men and we follow the Lord's statute commandments.
Right.
That's what we do. But I'll read that from the top because this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to listen to, you know what I'm saying, the priests and the prophets. We don't want to listen to the Bible.
Right.
But this is old news because the brothers and sisters he said it in Proverbs. Now he's saying in the New Testament. You know what I'm saying? This is the book of Acts. Who wrote Acts? Paul? He wrote Acts. He was saying this to them, to our brothers and sisters. Can you read that from the top?
God, Acts chapter 7, verse 51.
Go on.
Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears.
Oh man, you stiff-necked, stiff-necked, and uncircumcised. You know what I'm saying? That's the covenant that we was given. You know what I'm saying? That's the men that was given the covenant to the Most High God.
Right.
To show them, yo, we down with this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put this work in for you. And heirs. We cut everything. You know what I'm saying? We don't even want to hear it.
Right.
I don't want to hear that I gotta iron out my differences with my boo. I mean, with, you know what I'm saying, the girl that I don't, you know what I'm saying, that I sleeping with, but she burned the chicken all day. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear this love thing. You know what I'm saying? I learned love from my slave master. He said I could divorce her because she burnt the chicken. I could divorce her. I could divorce her because she gained a little pounds or she lost a little pounds. I could divorce her because I learned love from this bastard. I learned love from this, you know what I'm saying, floppy head wearer. You know what I'm saying? Right. I learned love from this snow roach.
Right.
I learned love from this shaved monkey.
Right.
That's what I learned love from. I learned love from that. And he said, if you know what I'm saying, and he said that just because, you know what I'm saying, just because my wife, you know what I'm saying, is putting on slippers and I don't like my wife putting on slippers, I could divorce her. And after when I divorce her, I go get a man. Because I love that man.
Sick.
That's sickness.
Right.
That's sickness. Because I just got him flowers today. I just got him flowers today. That's the look, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what and we was doing that back then. We was being hard and stiff-necked back there. Read on.
God, ye do always resist the Holy Spirit.
Say that again.
Ye do always resist the Holy Spirit.
Oh, we want to resist that. We want to resist those laws, statutes, and commandments to put on that spirit, that vibe. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple of days ago, people was in the football spirit.
Right.
People was in a football spirit. And you be seeing them that they had on all the football uniform, is cheering and doing all that stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Spirit is a vibe. But it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, to put on the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments, Israelite spirit.
Right.
According to the, you know what I'm saying, the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The spirit of, you know what's this? Yes, you burnt the chicken, but hey, we're going to work through that, boo.
Right.
You know, oh, you're getting a little pounds. You know what? We're going to work through that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be right there with you. And we're going to hold it down together. That's love.
Right.
That's love. Our brothers was teaching that back then. But we want to be hard and stiff-necked and follow these snow roaches. Read on, sir.
As your fathers did.
Say that again.
As your fathers did.
I just told you, this is the New Testament. As our fathers did. Our fathers did exactly the same thing. Guess what our fathers were? Stiff-necked. Going out to the stores and buying flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Valentine's Day. Our fathers was doing the same thing. Now he's talking to his children. Now he's talking to the father's children. And we was doing the same thing. I.S.U.P.K have been talking to the fathers back in '69. Now I.S.U.P.K in 2023 is talking to their children now.
Right.
That's what they let you know blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is God's chosen people.
That's right.
That's to let you know that's the sign right there. We stay stiff-necked. We stay stiff-necked.
Right.
And don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to follow the law, statute, commandments. Don't want to follow what's right to do. What is the righteous thing to do? Because we are destroyed. And we can't see ourselves as a special. You know what I'm saying? And drop that. Let me get Deuteronomy.
So, we have a bit on that scripture.
Say again?
We still have some more on that scripture.
Oh, go ahead, sir. Salaki.
So do ye.
So do what?
So do ye.
Oh, it says, so do ye, which means so do you.
Right.
We doing exactly the same thing our fathers did.
Right.
This is what Paul's saying. This is what Paul's saying in the New Testament. Speaking to his people. He can't say, you know what I'm saying? He can't say, this is not the heathens, Father. He said, you know what I'm saying? Uncircumcised in the heart, stiff neck. You know what I mean? He's talking to his brothers and sisters. Telling, yo, don't envy the oppressor. Don't choose none of his ways. Paul, you know what I'm saying? Paul is quoting the stuff that's in the Old Testament because the New Testament have not been written at all. So what he's teaching? He's teaching the Old Testament, the quote-unquote Old Testament. That's what he's doing. But we're doing the same thing. We're doing the same thing. Matter of fact, Salaki, so matter of fact, go to John. We're going to stay in the New Testament for a minute. We're going to go to John chapter 15, verse 13. Chapter 15, verse 13. Because we don't know what love is. We don't know what a friend is. We don't. For blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians, we get our protocol from our slave master. Our slave master. We have to start learning, relearning what love is. Because we don't see it in the streets, in Yonkers, in Mount Vernon, in New Rochelle, in White Plains, in Peekskill. There's no love over there. It's vanity love.
Right.
It's what our slave master love. We don't know what love is because we are damaged people.
Right.
We are, you know what I'm saying? We are traumatized people. We don't know what love is. We don't. We have, and that's the reason why we have to come back to this Bible. I didn't know what love is. I thought I did. I'm a grown man. I thought, well, I knew what love is.
Right.
Like, man, listen, I know what love is. I'm a grown man. Guess what? I don't know a goddamn thing about love since I got into the truth. Because I'm looking at my family. Everybody's arguing, but nobody's solving the issue.
Right.
But guess what? Guess what's going on right now? Generations after me, it's still going on. Everybody's arguing, but nobody's trying to figure it out. We don't know how to love. Because if you know how to love, if you love the Most High God, you know how to love. If you know how to love, we follow the Lord's statute commandments. Love is the action. It's not just what we say. Because we don't know what love is. We know love is according to this kingdom. And you see a lot of perverted love going on.
Right.
A lot of perverted love. Love is I can slut out my sisters all day, every day. Slut them out. And feel nothing behind it. Because I learned love from my oppressor. But if we follow the Lord's statute commandments, this was love is. This was love. This is love. So read that, Baba Shah, if you have it.
God, John chapter 15, verse 13. Greater love have no man than this.
No greater love have no man than this. Read.
That a man laid down his life for his friend.
Say that again.
That a man laid down his life for his friend.
Are you willing to do that for that for that one night stand? I know, yo, boo, I love you when I first saw you, you know what I'm saying? I love you. Your friend, you my friend, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what love is. We don't know what a friend is.
Right.
We don't at all. Can you read some more on that?
God. Verse 14.
Go on.
Ye are my friends.
Say that again.
Ye are my friends.
Who's speaking right there?
This is Yahushua.
Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? Mistakenly called Jesus Christ. No greater love than this, that a man will put down his life for his friend. And what it says in 14?
Ye are my friends.
Ye are what?
My friend.
Oh man. Ye are my friends. You are my friend. This is what he was telling to his disciples that he trained up.
Right.
This is Yahushua that y'all call Jesus Christ. He's talking to his disciples, yo, you my friends. Right after when he said a statement that no greater love than this, that you know what I'm saying, that a friend put down his life for another friend. And he said, you are my friend. That's love.
Right.
What did Yahushua do? He put his life on the line for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, for, you know what I'm saying, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. He put his life on the line. Are we going to put our life on the line, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, for each other? And there's more on that, sir?
God.
Go on, sir.
If ye do whatsoever I command you.
Yo, say that again.
If ye do whatsoever I command you.
Oh man, we have to. Everybody said that they follow Christ.
Right.
But they said they follow Christ. Right. The Christian church, the Catholic church. Oh, I follow Christ. Christ said, put your goddamn life on the line for your demands. If you follow him. Read on, sir.
God. Verse 15. Henceforth I call you not servants.
Go on.
For the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth.
Go on.
But I called you friends.
I call you what?
But I have called you friends.
Oh, you call us, whoever follow him, because the men in the I.S.U.P.K follow him. Read on.
For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you.
That's right. And how will you know about Christ's father? I'm talking about his spiritual father because Joseph is his physical father. You have to read this, you know what I'm saying? You have to read the Bible. How Christ know about, you know what I'm saying, about his father? He read the Testament, he read the Tanakh.
Right.
He read it. He knew about it. That's all he was teaching. What he was doing. Everything that he was saying, you could read it in the Old Testament. If you think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? Can you pull Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17?
God.
In Leviticus Because that's what he read. That's what he read. Can you read that, Bob Sharp? You have it? Because this is what Christ, he's just regurgitating this stuff. Because we was doing it back then. Because we forgot what love was.
Right.
We forgot, you know what I'm saying? We want to follow behind these other heathen nations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We learned helplessness. Whatever this heathen nation doing, I'm going to do it. But Christ was showing brotherhood. He was showing how to be a good brother, how to be a good father, how to be a good mother, how, you know what I'm saying? How to love the Most High God.
Right.
How to put your life on the line for another brother who also loved the Most High God and know the Lord's statute commandments. How to show us that we are God's chosen people. Can you read that?
God, Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Thou shalt not hate your brother in thy heart. We're not allowed to. That's a law.
Right.
Christ said love. What is love? Follow, you know what I'm saying? If you love the Most High God, you follow his law, statute, commandments. What did Christ, every time he used the word love, guess what he was doing? Following the law, statute, commandments.
That's right.
Following, you know what I'm saying? Not only following the law, statute, commandments. Every time when he say he loved his father, guess what he's doing? Following the law, statute, commandments. And guess what? And it wasn't grievous because Christ was the example that we could do it.
Right.
That we could do it. That's the reason why the Christian church is talking about Christ was some, you know what I'm saying, some miracle God. Come on. He was the example.
That's right.
He was the example. And he was telling the disciples to love one another. To not forget that. If we love one another, we follow the Lord, statute, commandments. Because we love the Most High God. Can you read that for you, Tom?
God, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
We're not allowed to. In spite of what that brother done, we could work through it. We can have time. If we on this earth, we have time to work out our differences. We have that time. We have that time. We can't wait. If the brother's there and you understand this, and this is a law, we cannot hate our brother in our heart. We cannot do that. We got time enough to iron out that differences. Read on, sir.
God, thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Oh man, when that brother, you know what I'm saying, when that brother come along, and you know what I'm saying, and he's trying to apologize, you hating that brother in your heart. When he coming to apologize, you rebuke him and say, yo, nah, man, I'm not trying to hear that. You did this to me. You did this to me. And you know what that brother's trying to do? Because he followed Christ? Yo, brother, I'm sorry. I want to piece it up with you. This is the law. That's love.
Right.
That's love. You know what I'm saying? It's not what I feel. It's what the law, statute, commandment says. It's what the Most High said.
Right.
Iron out those goddamn differences. Go ahead, sir.
What you're bringing out is so on point. I got a precept, what you basically saying also, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26, it says, be angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Read that again, because that's hard. That's hard.
You want me to put up on the screen?
Come, please. Because I got another one that says, if you give a gift, you know what I'm saying, leave the gift at the altar and iron out the difference. Go back and reconcile with your brother. Because for blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians, that I want about to read the scripture because it's so hard body one west. Bedrock. Well, you can read that, sir?
God. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26.
In the New Testament. In the new.
Right.
The quote unquote, the new stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not.
Say that again.
Be ye angry and sin not.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Right.
Thou shalt in no wise rebuke thy neighbor. Read that again.
Be ye angry and sin not.
Be ye angry and sin not. Read on, sir.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Let not the what?
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Don't let the sun go down without you iron out those differences.
That's right.
Go to your brother. Show him the love. Show him that you love the Most High God. Because that is a law. Is there any more on that? Go, can you, Baba Shah, can you go back to Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17? Because we got to read, you know what I'm saying, the end of that. Right. So not like don't let the sun go down on your wrath. Don't let the sun go down on your wrath, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. But the thing is, and guess what? Guess what? I know, you know what I'm saying, we saying that this is what we're supposed to do because we Israelites. These are the things that we're supposed to do because we Israelites. These are the law, statute, commandments because we Israelites for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. But guess what? We don't know how to do it. We don't know how to go to that brother while we're feeling angry. We don't know how to talk to that brother when that brother or that sister is in our face and we want to smack them in the face with a goddamn shovel. We don't know how. But guess what? We are, you know what I'm saying? We are ordered, you know what I'm saying, by following these law, statute, commandments, teaching our brothers how to do that. Right. How to go to our brother and show him love. How to go to the brother and show him, you know what I'm saying, and be understanding. Go to our brother and show forgiveness. Your slave master is not teaching you that. Right. Your slave master is, you know what I'm saying, is saying that go out and kill him. Go out and murder him. Go out and do all type of disgusting things to his wife. Right. This is what our slave master teaches. So it's saying at the end of that scripture, it says, don't let the sun go down on the wrath. Read the end of that on Leviticus. God. What he said?
And suffer, and not suffer sin upon him.
Not do what?
And not suffer sin upon him.
Oh, don't let that sun go down and you say, I hope that dude dies. I hope that dude get hit by a car. It says in the New Testament, don't let the sun go down and you got wrath. Because that wrath, you're going to be suffering sin upon your brother. Right. Blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. We're not allowed to do that because we're being taught how to love each other. Right. Love is an action word. Love is an understanding word. You can't, you know what I'm saying? And we all use, you know what I'm saying? In the world, we all use that. Oh, I love you. But who's holding your feet to the fire to prove it? To prove it. We have to prove it. We have to prove that. So like I said, you could drop that. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Because this is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We're supposed to be a light to the world. We're supposed to teach the world how to love. Right. We're supposed to teach that. That's supposed to be the Israelite job. You know what I'm saying? The God's chosen people job. Because we got the law, statute, commandments. That's what the Most High gave us. The world's over there, you know what I'm saying, worshiping naked babies. And saying naked babies is love. Why the baby got to be naked? I don't get that. Right. How perverted is that? And we took on the traits of that. The Israelites are supposed to be a light to the world. Can you read Deuteronomy, sir?
God. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6.
Go on, sir.
Keep therefore and do them.
Go on.
For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
Go on.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
This is what, you know what I'm saying? This is what the other nation would say about the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Let me see this, Lucky, sir. Go up to verse 5.
Verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Most High my power commanded me.
Say that again.
Even as the Most High my power commanded me.
You know, this is Moses right here talking. This is Moses right here talking. Read on.
That ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
So anytime when the Israelites, you know what I'm saying, this is us going to go to our own land. But any place in the world,
right,
wherever we at, we have the law, statute, commandments. Wherever we at, we have the law, statute, commandments. So it doesn't matter where we at.
Right.
Where we at. You know what I'm saying? Of course we want to be in our homeland. Of course. But we are the salt of the goddamn world.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We know what to do. You know what I'm saying? We have the law, statute, commandments. We have the only God. We have the only God. And we know the definition of love.
Right.
We know the definition of love. And what, you know what I'm saying? Read number 6.
God, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them.
Keep them therefore and do them. What is it? The law, statute, commandments. Go on.
For this is your wisdom.
The wisdom is the law, statute, commandments. Read on.
In your understanding in the sight of the nation.
This is the understanding of the sight of the nation. The nations is watching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
Right.
Who are the 12 tribes of Israel. If we come together, you know what I'm saying, and we show these nations, you know what I'm saying, of a nation who is God's chosen people, you know, who is following the law, statute, commandments. What do the other nations would do? You know what I'm saying?
Which shall hear all these statutes.
Oh, they're going to hear these statutes. We're going to teach, you know what I'm saying, the Chinese how to love.
Right.
We're going to teach the Arabic how to love. We're going to teach, you know what I'm saying, we're going to teach the Africans, the Hamites, how to love.
Right.
The East Indians how to love. We're going to teach this whole goddamn planet how to love. How to love. And then what is the love? Following the law, statute, commandments. Loving our God. Read on, son.
And say.
Oh, this is what the other nations would say to the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians who are following the law, statute, commandments. Read.
Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
What they say again, sir?
Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Oh man, that's what we are. We are a wise and understanding people. We always was that. We got it in our spirit.
Right.
That's the reason why Christopher Columbus came over here and said, yo, these people is nice.
Right.
These people is, you know what I'm saying? These people is really nice people. Understanding people. This is very understanding people. And you know what that perverted bastard said? We can enslave these people.
Right.
That's the reason why in this country, no good deed going unpunished.
That's right.
Good guys finish last. You know what I'm saying? If you give me an inch, they would take a yard.
Right.
This is it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Christopher Columbus said, these people's good. Oh, we're going to enslave these nice people. That's how, you know what I'm saying? Think about the mentality of these perverted bastards, of these snow roaches, of these shaved monkeys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? All these floppy hat wearers in the sun. Think about that. We are a wise and great nation, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
That's right.
But we, you know what I'm saying? But we are also a stiff-necked people.
Right.
And we want to do what we want to do. So now, you know what I'm saying? So now we have to learn again how to be a great nation. And we will. And we will. So like you said, you could drop that and go to Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16. Chapter 24, verse 16. Now this is for, you know what I'm saying, for Blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. We don't have to follow this stuff. Why you think it's time for something new? You know what I'm saying? I got a couple, you know what I'm saying? I brought about like three weeks ago that I'm looking up these rappers, because you know I don't listen to anything over like 2007. I mean 97, 98. So I came across this Chicago rapper called Vaughn. I think his name is King Vaughn. And he ended up getting murdered. But before that, he had a video to talk about, you know what, it's a lot of things. It's so hard growing up in the hood because, you know what I'm saying, we don't know how to iron out our differences. A brother did something wrong to another brother, so we don't know how to come to the table. So by us not coming to the table, he would shoot him, then I got to shoot him, then he shoot him, and it's perpetual. This is what he said. Guess what happened? He didn't know how to come to the table. And he ended up getting murdered. And I.S.U.P.K is trying to stop that. Salaki, so can you read that?
God. This is Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times.
Say that again.
For a just man falleth 7 times.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? This walk in the truth. It's not easy.
Right.
It's not easy at all. But guess what? So what? I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be a just man. By following, you know what I'm saying? The only way that you could be a just man for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is following the law, statutes, commandments. Hey, guess what? It's a fight.
Right.
It's a fight to be just. You know what I'm saying? The world. You know what I'm saying? If you see what happened if you tell the truth in the world. You got Colin Kaepernick. He took a knee, and the world hated his goddamn guts. He took a knee for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians were getting beat up by the police.
Right.
And the world hated his guts. The world hated his guts. It's hard to be just, and that's exactly what I was saying earlier. Good God finished last in his kingdom. A just man. Say that again, sir.
For a just man falleth 7 times.
Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be just, and you're going to end up tripping and falling. It's going to happen. We don't, sir.
And riseth up again.
Say that again.
And riseth up again.
No. I got beat down so many times. I got beat down 10 times. Say that again.
And riseth up again.
I cannot get out. You know what I'm saying? I cannot get up. You know what I'm saying? We had Rosewood. We had Black Wall Street. We had, you know what I'm saying? We had Levine. We had Glenwood. We had Woodworth. We had Ashburton. And they took it over. I can't get up. It's hard. What it says, sir?
And riseth up again.
Oh man, we could rise up again.
That's right.
We could rise up again. We could still be just. We don't have to rise up and kill someone. We don't got to rise up and do, and you know what I'm saying, and do the things that we don't like. We don't have to rise up to being that person that we don't like. We don't have to do that.
Right.
We could rise up and be goddamn stronger. And be stronger. I always, you know what I'm saying, I used to say this. You know what I'm saying, if I lose a fight, I get into a fight, and this is what we say in the street. I'll tell the person, whoever beat me up, guess what? We're going to be fighting every goddamn day. Every time I see you, we're going to fight. You know what I'm saying? I fell 100 times, but I fought him 100 goddamn times.
Right.
It's going to happen. That was just my thing. That was just my thing. I'm like, if I see you, we're going to fight all day, every day. So why we can't put that on the righteous side?
Right.
Why we can't have that mentality on the righteous side?
Right.
So what? We fell so many times, man. Our job is to get up and fight some more. Our job is to get up and love some more. Our job is to get up and still love the people that hate our goddamn guts. And I'm not talking about an oppressor. I'm talking about another Hispanic, another so-called black, a so-called Native American Indian, our brother.
Right.
Be the example. Be the goddamn example. You got people in the world, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you talk about that Bible, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your family can't eat no books. I saw you over there. You fell a couple of times. You fell off. You still believe in that Bible? You goddamn right I still believe in that Bible. Because I'm being an example. I'm still righteous. I'm still a righteous man. I'm still a righteous man. I still follow these laws, statutes, commandments. I don't care how many times I fall, but I'm getting up. Are you getting up, Blacks, Hispanics, and Americans? I'm going to get up. I'm going to fight and call my brother and fight some more. Because this walk is not easy. This walk is not easy. Read some more, sir.
God. But the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Say that again.
But the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Oh man, he's gonna fall into the drugs. He's gonna, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna get up and start selling drugs to that pregnant women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get up and fall and buy that gun and start robbing people.
Right.
He's gonna get up and fall and start getting high every day. He's gonna fall and not get up. That's Blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans. We learn helplessness. We learn this. We gonna fall and celebrate Valentine's Day. We're gonna get up and say, yes, I'm gonna celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm gonna get this balloon and get some candies and get some roses. That's what we're gonna do.
Right.
But what it says about the just man?
For a just man falleth 7 times.
Oh man, a just man. Look, the dude, he fell 7 times, but guess what the scripture said? He's a what?
For a just man.
Oh, he's still just. He fell 7 times.
Right.
And they still put the title on him as just. Think about that, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We fall.
Right.
We're gonna fall. We are. But are we still gonna be just while we falling? We are.
For a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again.
Yeah, that's what we do.
But the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Oh, so the wicked gonna fall right into mischief. We got crack corners. We got brothers killing each other. Now, man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get the money. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get mine, you know what I'm saying, before you get yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather for her to buy drugs from me because you're gonna get it from somebody else. Yo, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Yo, her husband his arm is not strong enough, so I'm gonna knock down his wife. That's wickedness.
Right.
That's you falling and don't give and only care about your goddamn self and not being strong enough to get up like the just man. Like the just man. Salaki, sir. You can drop that. Go to Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14.
God.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14. Check the time. Okay? Because this is for Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. How often that we going to do this? How often that we going to follow this oppressor? How much that we going to go through this? How many times we going to fall? How many times, you know what I'm saying? How many times that we going to fall and stay there? We're not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to do that at all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to fall. We follow the law, statutes, man, but we're going to fall, but we're going to get up so we can still help our brothers. Our brothers is fighting every day. There's a fight every day. And we fighting to get up on our feet and ready to fight for, you know what I'm saying, for the Most High God and for our people. And that's what we've been taught in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander Junior.
That's right.
He fought for the truth. He fell. He fell low, but he got his ass up.
Right.
He got up. Now look at the school now. School is just growing. How can the school grow if Priest Commander Junior Hana would have fell and stayed? He tells the story all the time. Yo, it was me. You know what I mean? And we have prominent brothers who fell out the truth.
Right.
But guess what? He loved the Most High God. And he did not suffer sin upon them, brothers.
Right.
He did not, you know what I'm saying, curse, you know what I'm saying, rebuke, you know what I'm saying, rebuke those brothers. He did not let the sun go down without ironing out the differences to those brothers.
Right.
He didn't do it. He called it he called it all the time. All Israelite groups, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come back home. He says it all the time. We invite all the groups, all the Israelite groups to come to the Passover. We invite them all the time to the barbecue. That's what we do.
That's right.
That's what the hell we do. Because you know why? Because we love the Most High God.
That's right.
And the Most High God, if you love me, keep my commandments. Where's my commandments? Iron out the differences with your brothers. Iron out your differences with your brothers. So how often that we going to be doing this? Can you read that scripture, sir?
God. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children.
That we henceforth to be no more children. That's going, you know what I'm saying? That's going out to our brothers that's in these groups. That's split off from I.S.U.P.K. That's following the philosophy, you know what I'm saying? Our brothers that's in the world, that's following the philosophy of these snow roaches, these shaved monkeys, these flappy hat wearers in the suns. Read that from the top.
God, that we henceforth, Salakia, that we henceforth be no more children.
You don't got time to be no more children. Read on, sir.
Tossed to and fro.
Say that again.
Tossed to and fro.
Oh, how many times are we going to get tossed to and fro? We can't be children anymore. Because we're being tossed over here and over here and over here and over here. It's only one body.
Right.
It's only one body. There's no multi-truth or double truth or truth over here or truth over there. It's only one truth.
Right.
It's only one. It's only one body and one truth. That's it.
Right.
That's it. We know the protocol. Yahweh Yahshua Rakathon. We know who say that. Yahweh Shemar Athon Bashim Yahshua. We know who say that. There's only one truth.
Right.
There's only one body. There's only one man that's saying all Israelite groups come together. It's only one man said that. Underneath these ranks, come to the Passover. Come to the barbecue. Come back over here, come back home and iron out your differences. There's only one man saying that.
Right.
There's only one group saying that. And that is I.S.U.P.K, the Universal Multicultural Language. Because guess why? That's why we saying it. Because we fear the Most High God and we follow His law, statute, commandments because we love God. God told us to do this. Our power told us to do this. Read on, sir.
And carry about with every wind of doctrine.
Wait, say that again?
And carry about with every wind of doctrine.
Oh, we be tossing to's and fro and carry about with every wind, every gush. If the wind blows, you know what I'm saying? The wind blows from the north, we go to the north. If the wind blows to the south, we go to the south. If our slave masters say celebrate Valentine's, we celebrate Valentine's. Our slave masters say celebrate Thanksgiving, well, we celebrate Thanksgiving.
Right.
If I was, you know what I'm saying? If one of the brothers say, yo, you know what I mean? I want to start my own thing, we start our own thing. No more little children being tossed to and fro. Read on, sir.
By the Slakia, by the sleep of men.
By the what?
By the sleep of men.
Oh man, by the sleep of men. Read on, sir.
And cunning craftiness.
You say that again?
And cunning craftiness.
Oh man, the cunning craftiness. The cunning craftiness. But you know what I'm saying? Celebrate on Valentine's Day. Love could be anything that you feel. That's cunning. That sounds good, right? Anything you feel, you know what I'm saying? Go with your feelings. Go with your feelings. Go with your feelings. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, yes, you feel it. Yes, you're not right, but you feel it. Just be in my line is, just because you feel it, that don't make it right.
Right.
You know? And that's where it goes. Just go. And this is what our slave masters are. Just go what you feel. Whatever floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying, being tossed to and fro. Whatever you feel, go with it. If you want to become, you know what I'm saying, if you're a little girl and you want to become a little boy, become the little boy. If you're a little boy, you want to become the little girl, become the little girl. That's crafty.
Right.
They're grooming our children. They're grooming them. People that have a perverted mind that cannot control their lusts is grooming little children as we speak.
Right.
If you're a man that's laying down with another man and you know that is wrong, you know it. You're a goddamn lust. You lust. You can't control it. You're weak. If a woman do so, a woman would date another woman that look like me. She got on my boots. And how come that woman that look like me, when she get next to me, she know that she's a chick?
Right. That's right.
I know it because I pushed up on a bunch of them. And how come they always getting pregnant? That's all I want to say. Not by me. Not by me. You know what I mean? Not by me. Not by me. It's a lot. But that's what's going on. We've been tossed to and fro and following this crafty doctrine. Blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. Let our slave master females act like males. Let our slave master males act like females. Let them do that perverted bastard.
Right.
When we have, you know what I'm saying, when we come back to the law, statute, commandments, and when we start, you know what I'm saying, start controlling this, you know what I'm saying, controlling our own kingdom, we would teach them not to do that.
Right.
It's not, you know what I'm saying, you can't do that. You can't do that. But they're teaching our son, they're teaching the father of our sons that it's okay for the son to tell the father that he's a girl. You see, we're going to be little children. Little children, they think they could jump off a building and fly. Read on, sir.
God, whereby they lie in wait to deceive.
They do what?
Whereby they lie in wait to whereby they lie in wait to deceive.
Oh, they're lying by. They're lying by and looking at you and looking at blacks, Hispanics, and American Indian.
Right.
Because you know that we'd assault and say, hey, hold up. I could control him because millions follow him. So I'm gonna put my philosophy on him. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not on a so-called, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? On another group. It's always on a black, Hispanics, and the American Indian group. Because we are the soul. Whatever we do, everybody gonna follow suit. Everybody know that.
Right.
Everybody know that.
Right.
That's what, you know what I mean? So if you see Jay-Z buying flowers on Valentine's for Beyonce, that's what everybody else gonna do. Everybody gonna follow suit because you're being tossed to and fro by crafty counts, by these crafty people. Deceitfulness. No more blacks, Hispanics, and Americans. No more. We can't allow this to happen anymore. We cannot. We cannot block it, sir. You could drop that. Let me get. Let me see here. There you go. Yeah, let me get Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6.
Gone.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6. Because this is for blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. And I know, you know what I'm saying, in this kingdom, we get caught up. We get so caught up in the day-to-day hustle and bustle. The day-to-day, you know what I'm saying, money coming in, money going out. The day-to-day, like, how the hell I'm working so many hours and I ain't got no goddamn money in my pocket. Where the hell is my money's going? The day-to-day this. And how I'm going to how I'm going to be following the Lord's statute command when I have to think about this all the time. Because we're getting caught up in the world. We're getting caught up, you know what I'm saying? We're getting caught up in the world's philosophy because that's how this world, it's a spiritual fight.
Right.
It's a goddamn spiritual fight. And we get caught up. You read that if you have that Bible to show?
Gone. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6. Go to the ant, thou sluggard.
Say that again.
Go to the ant, thou sluggard.
So it said, go to the ant, thy sluggard. So what is a sluggard? You know what I'm saying? A person that's taking his time. Things have to be done. But you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And by the time you get ready to do it, it's over.
Right.
It's over. It's too late. It's way too late. And we get caught up in this a lot. It says, is it start from the top, sir?
Go to the ant, thou sluggard.
So we have to go to the ant. Because we're being a slug, you know what I'm saying? We're being sluggard, especially when it comes to the Lord's statute commandments.
Right.
Especially when we have to do the things that we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? We're being a sluggard. I've been watching y'all for like, you know what I'm saying, about like 2 years, 3 years, but they never in class.
Right.
Yo, I gotta handle some business. Yo, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And by the time we BSing.
Right.
We being a sluggard. But it says, go to the ant. Read on.
Consider her ways.
Consider what?
Consider her ways.
Oh, we look at the ant. For blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians, we look at the ant. You see in the summertime, you know what I'm saying? During the summertime, you see all these anthills, all these little small anthills, right? You cover that, you like, yo, I'm gonna cover up this anthill. You go to the store, come back, the anthill is back there.
Right.
You know what I mean? The ants is working. The ant had one job, and everybody have a job to do. To make sure everybody eats, to make sure everybody get protected, to make sure everybody works. The ant got time enough to say, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things is going in, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things is going on, and I'm messed up in the game, and this is going on, and this is going on. They ain't got time for that. They ain't got time to worry. The ant is doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing, handling his goddamn business. Taking orders from, you know what I'm saying, from the other ants that's above him.
Right.
You see how the ant works. The ant is always working, blah, blah, blah. Always working, doing what he's supposed to be doing. But we get caught up in this world. All the hustle and bustle. All, you know what I'm saying, all thinking, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things on our minds. A couple of us is thinking about blowing our head off tonight. A couple of us is drinking so we don't blow our head off.
Right.
A couple of us is getting, a couple of us is getting slutted out because we don't want to think about, you know what I'm saying, how I'm going to pay these bills.
Right.
A couple of women that's putting her body on the line because she have to pay a bill to get food and water for her daughter.
Right.
This is what we're doing right now. This is what we're doing right now. In the midst of love. In the midst of Valentine's Day, because there's love out there. There's love out there. But we're being sluggish. We're being sluggish. And we have to consider the work of our hands. Blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. This is what's going on. Is more on that, sir?
And be wise.
And be what?
Why?
Oh, we're looking at how the ant work. We being sluggish, but we staring at the ant. And it's like, this little thing, I just cover up this anthill, and in 10 minutes, the anthill was back. I can't go out and handle my business. I can't go out and iron out differences with my father. He's still alive.
Right.
I can't go out and iron out differences with, you know what I'm saying, with my mother. She's still alive. I can't go out, you know what I'm saying, iron out differences with, you know what I'm saying, with my brothers, with my sisters. I can't do this, but I'm looking at the ant. I'm like, damn, this ant is a damn bug. A damn bug is handling more business than I.
Right.
I put myself in a situation. I put myself in a bad situation. I was a slugger, and I did not handle my business, and I'm looking at a goddamn bug that's building hills and mounds and bringing in food. A damn bug. But I can't, but this bug is better than me. The bug is teaching you how to be wise. A goddamn ant is teaching blacks, Hispanics, Americans how to be wise. And that's what's going on. A damn bug is teaching us how to love. A goddamn bug. How to handle business, how to love, how to take care of the community.
Right.
How not to listen to any other bugs. You see what I'm saying? Only listen to these bugs right here. This is what exists. This right here. Ain't no bug you tell them, yo, go ahead and do this. Build over here. No bug you tell you know what I'm saying? Yo, I need you to build, you know what I'm saying, a honeycomb. You got it, yes, sir.
Brotherhood, they constantly
They probably got a brotherhood. Constantly brotherhood. They remember the days of old. They ain't got no goddamn choice. You see what I'm saying? And that's us right here.
Right.
We don't, you know what I'm saying? It's not, oh, I'm feeling this or I'm feeling that. No, this has to be done. This has to be done. And that's it. Because if you don't do it, guess what? Everything collapses.
Right.
Everything collapses. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what happened. Slocky, so you could drop that. Go to Proverbs chapter 11, verse 14. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 14. Now this is all brotherhood. This is sisterhood. This is what for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. This is what we need to change ourselves. The Lord's statute commandments. Who's going to teach you the Lord's statute commandments? The priests and officers and the prophets that's in the I.S.U.P.K. We're going to teach you this. We're going to teach you not to be a sluggard. We're going to teach you how to learn from your mistakes and not do it again. And if you do it, you get picked up and become stronger, because we all fall, but we could get up and be better, because guess what? We still got the title of a just man. We still got the title of a just man. Can you read that, Bob Sharp? You have it?
God. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 14. Where no counsel is.
Say that again.
Where no counsel is.
Oh, there's a lot of counsels in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
Where is no counsel? Where is our counsel in the black community? Where the hell is our counsel? Guess where our counsel is? It's the drug dealer. It's the pimp. It's the pork chop preachers. That's our counsel. Our counsel is rappers.
Right.
Rappers. Wait, hold on. Let me remind you. Our counsel is rappers. Our counsel is Jay-Z. What? Jay-Z. Who the hell is he?
Right.
Who the hell is he? Beyonce. What? Huh? Who's telling them that they're great? How the hell are they great? Great for what? They got money? I have no counsel. Can you read that from the top?
Where no council is.
Well, you know what I'm saying? The priest and prophet of the I.S.U.P.K, we are council.
Right.
And when there's no council, read what's going on in the Black and Hispanics and the American Indian community. There's no council. There's no council. And what happens?
The people fall.
Say that again?
The people fall.
The people do what?
Fall.
The people falling because there's no council in our neighborhood. That's the reason why Jay-Z to work for the NFL and not, you know, and then watch and watch Colin Kaepernick taking a knee for police brutality and the NFL demonizer. He don't have no principle. He ain't got no moral base. He's selfish.
Right.
She's selfish. That's what they do. Selfish. Let me make my money. Selfish. Those brothers back in the 60s, the 50s, whatever, fighting for rights, was they selfish? Was they getting slapped in the face with bricks? Was they selfish? Was they selfish? You know, it was a lot of selfish bastards back then, right?
Right.
Yo, ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, a lot of people that have money, no, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I got money, I'm good over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm good over here. No white man never hurt me. You know, they were saying that back then.
Right.
You know, they were saying that in slavery when the whip was literally on their backs. Master never whipped me. Master never whipped me. When there's no council, the people fall. When there's not I.S.U.P.K out there, the people's falling.
Right.
We got people right now about to blow their head off in Yonkers. We got people about to, you know what I'm saying, do a selfish act in Yonkers, all over. We got people out there don't know where they're gonna get their food at.
Right.
We got people, we got our brothers and sisters that in Manhattan right now. It's cold outside.
Right.
They got nothing but sweatshirts on. No food. They got kids with them that came over the border. Babies. And I.S.U.P.K. We fed them last Tuesday. We fed them Wednesday, and we're going to feed them tomorrow.
That's right.
That's what we're going to do. Because we're looking at the ant, and we're not being a sluggard. We know when there's no counsel, the people fall. Our people right now don't have no counsel. But what happened when the I.S.U.P.K is there? We know, sir?
But in a multitude of counselors.
Say that again?
But in a multitude of counselors.
But in a multitude of counselors. Where you going, sir?
There is safety.
There's what?
Safety.
Oh, in a multitude of counselors, and there's a multitude of counselors in the I.S.U.P.K. We counsel everybody.
Right.
We counsel everybody. If it's a black, Hispanic, and American Indian, we counsel everybody. Because our brothers and sisters need counsel. That's love.
Right.
That's the love right there. We don't even know them, and we counsel them. Because we follow the law, statute, commandments. Because we love the Most High God. If you love the Most High God, you know what I'm saying, you follow his law, statute, commandments. If you love me, keep my goddamn commandments, and my commandments are not grievous.
That's right.
It's an action word. If you love, you know what I'm saying? No greater love than this. If a brother, you know what I'm saying, if a brother put his life on the line, that's what we do. Because we love our brothers and sisters. That's what we do. Read that from the top if you still have it.
God. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall.
The people fall. Go on.
But in a multitude of counselors, there is safety.
There's what?
Safety.
There is safety in a multitude of counselors. I.S.U.P.K, we are a multitude of counselors.
That's right.
That's what we teach our brothers and sisters to understand. It's time to come to the law, statutes, and commandments. come back to it and understand what exactly is love, because we don't know how. You know what I'm saying? Our slave master saying love is buying balloons. Love is little naked white babies. Love is chocolates. You know what I'm saying? If you don't buy the chocolates, if you don't get the balloons, you don't love nobody.
Right.
If you did not receive any chocolates or candy, you're not lovable. You're not lovable. Mothers, you know what I'm saying? Mothers that you know what I'm saying, that left their man, that left, you know what I'm saying, that left their children's father. The children is now their Valentine.
Right.
What type of games is that? How the hell your son is your man?
Right.
How? Baby, I need you, baby, can you come in and massage my shoulders? I got a little crick in my shoulder. Why the hell your son is massaging your shoulders? Why your man can't do that?
Right.
You love, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's right. That's it, you know what I'm saying? That was the spot right there, son. Why the hell your man can't do that? Your man's supposed to do that.
Right.
Why the hell your grandson is doing that? Your grandson is doing that. Your grandson is making Valentine cards for his grandmother. Why? Why? Who told your grandson to do so? Who told him that? Our slave master. Our slave master. This is love. This is what you have to do for your mother. Who said so? Our slave master. Our slave master said that. And that's only, you know what I'm saying, one time a year that you're supposed to do it. Our slave master, buy some balloons for your mother on her birthday. Who said that? That's showing her love. How's that possible? What about showing her love how to get a goddamn man?
Right.
How to keep a man? That's showing her love. Showing her love is telling her the goddamn truth.
Right.
Mom, grandma, I ain't supposed to rub your back. Your man's supposed to rub your back.
Right.
That's showing her love. Mom, you got to stop that. That ain't cool. What's going on, Mom? There's no reason for me to grow up this way. I grew up this way already. I'm 35 years old. 35 years old. Why the hell I'm rubbing your back, Mom?
Right.
What's going on? Grandma, why the hell I'm rubbing your back? Where the hell is your man at? I have not seen you with a man. Why I have not seen you with a man with all my 17 years in this goddamn house? My father's still alive. What the hell's going on? I seen 3 men, 4 men, and you can't keep none of them. What the hell's going on, Mom? That's love. And guess what they're gonna say? Guess what your mother gonna say to you? You're not my man. That's how destroyed we are. Your mother gonna say, don't talk to me. You're not my man.
Right.
Like that. And that's real talk.
Right.
That's real talk. But you showing her love. Because our people so destroyed, we don't wanna wash out that trauma. Because we learned helplessness. We learn helplessness. And this is what happened because our mother don't know how to be a wife.
Right.
Our fathers don't know how to be a goddamn father. We don't. And you know what the overall is? We don't know how to love.
Right. Right.
Love is forgiving your mother, your father, your wife, your husband every goddamn day.
Right.
Every day. every day. Learn how to forgive. That's love. Who said love's supposed to be juices and berries? Who told you that?
Right.
The slave master? Love ain't no goddamn juices and berries. Yahushua died because he loved the nation. Was that juices and berries? Hell no. And he said, I still love my people. Was it juices and berries? I don't think it was no juices and berries right there. Love is an action word, brothers and sisters. Love is a goddamn action word. And that's what Yahushua was teaching us, how to love. That's what he was teaching us, how to love. It's like, so, if I may, can you get, John chapter 13, verse 34. John chapter 13, verse 34. But everything that I'm saying, it happened back then. It happened back then. For blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians, this is old news. This is old news right here. This right here. This is old news because we was doing it back then because we want to follow behind our slave master. That's what we want to do. We want to follow behind our slave master. Let me see here. John, 24. Oh, and we was doing it back then. That's what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? This is old. This is old. You know what I'm saying? Our king, Yahushua, Jesus, you know what I'm saying, what the Christian church call him. We was doing it back then. We was doing it back then because we got to be taught again how to do this stuff again.
Right.
How to love. No more being tossed to and fro and following, you know, being craftiness about how to love somebody. We don't know how to love.
Right.
We have to be taught again. Can you read that if you have it, Bob?
John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you.
Say that again.
A new commandment I give unto you.
It says right here, who's speaking?
Yahushua.
Yahushua, Jesus Christ. He say, a new commandment have I give to you. You know, a lot of Christian churches think this is Jesus' commandment. That's what they say. This is Jesus' commandment. There wasn't no New Testament back then. He's only quoting, he's quoting the Old Testament.
Right.
He said a new, because we have not been loving each other according to the law, statute, commandments. We have not been loving, we have not been loving each other according, you know what I'm saying, according to the Bible. We didn't know, we forgot because we've been tossing to and fro. We envying the oppressor. We choosing all the oppressor's ways. But when Christ came on the scene, Yahushua came on the scene. This is something new to us. There was something new to us. He said what?
A new commandment I give unto you.
Read on, sir.
That ye love one another.
Say that again, sir.
That ye love one another.
He said a new commandment that I give unto you, brothers and sisters. Who is he talking to? He's talking to the Israelites. That's who he's talking to. Children, let me see here. If you're going to read, I'll let you know that he's talking to the Israelites right here. Let me see here. Going out to Jesus and said, let me see, blah, blah, blah. Receive, stop winning immediately. See, yeah. All right, now read on, sir.
God, as I have loved you.
Say that again.
As I have loved you.
There you go. So he said, a new commandment I give unto you, which is the old commandment, but it's new because we're going off. We're going off. We're going off, Akim. We're going off.
Right.
That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what Christ was saying. We are going off. This is a new commandment. It was an old commandment that he get unto you. And he said what?
As I have loved you.
As I have loved you. How did he love us? An action word. Christ died for the nation of Israel. Christ died for the nation of Israel. Read on, sir.
That ye also love one another.
That you what?
That ye also love one another.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to. There's a law that we love one another. He's quoting nothing but Leviticus chapter 19. That's what he's doing. That's what he's quoting. Is Leviticus.
Right.
Because that's what it said in Leviticus chapter, 19, verse 17 and 18.
God.
That's what he's doing. Read on, sir.
God, verse 35. By this shall all men know.
Say that again.
By this shall all men know.
So by this, if we love one another, by this shall all men know. Read on.
That ye are my disciples.
Wait, say that again.
That ye are my disciples.
I follow Christ, you know what I'm saying? Not my Jesus. Read it.
That ye are my disciples.
If we love one another, and every time when you see love, you know what I'm saying? Love is loving the Most High God. If you love the Most High God, you follow, you know what I'm saying? You follow his commandments, and the commandments not grievous. Where the hell do I learn that? In Leviticus and Deuteronomy.
Right.
That's what we learn. If you love the Most High God, you follow his commandments. What the hell is his commandments? In Deuteronomy.
Right.
With the definition of love in Deuteronomy.
Right.
In Deuteronomy and Leviticus. We have to go back there. How do you become a disciple of Christ? By loving one another. Any more on that?
If he have loved one to another.
If you have loved one another, that's love. Not according, it's an action goddamn word. And what did Christ do? You know what I'm saying? What did Christ do? Because he loved his brothers and sisters, he died for them.
Right.
No greater love than this. No greater love than this. That he put his life on the line because he loved his nation. And he taught his nation how to love one another.
Right.
That's what he did. That's what we do in I.S.U.P.K. It's not grievous. It's not hard. It's only hard because we're in this perverted kingdom.
Right.
But love is an action word. Love is, you know what I'm saying? Love is something that you have to do.
Right.
You can't just talk. It make me feel good. Love don't make you feel good. I gotta forgive that sister.
Right.
That key in my car. I gotta forgive her. I gotta forgive that brother. I gotta forgive that brother. I gotta love that brother because he's my neighbor, and he killed my younger brother.
Right.
In a shootout, he killed him. And I gotta forgive that brother. How will you learn this stuff from? You will learn it from I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
Start off from 1 West 125th Street under Command Junior Honor. All right, under Command Junior Honor. That's what will happen. And what? Let me see here. Let me see. I got time for one more scripture. All right. So right now, let me see here. Let me get 1 John chapter 3 verse 11. This will be my last one. But this is all old news. This is all old news right here that I'm talking. This is for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And this is the things that we have to do. And we could do so. We could do so. We could, you know what I'm saying? We could get up in the morning and change ourselves and start loving one another according to the law, statutes, and commandments. So to understand how to love one another. You know what I'm saying? It took 30 years for us to get into the situation that we're in. But it could take, you know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ, the Lord willing, it could take about, like, you know what I'm saying, 5 years to get out. But if you have that song, can you read that song?
God. 1 John chapter 3, verse 11. For this is the message that he heard from the beginning. This is the message that he heard. Who were the nation of Israel. This is the chosen one have heard from the beginning. Right. Since Adam.
This is old news.
Right.
From the beginning, this is what the chosen line have been taught. Abraham, you know what I'm saying? Adam, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? And the Israelites. This is what we've been taught from the beginning. Read on, sir.
That we should love one another.
Say that again.
That we should love one another.
That we should love one another. And if we love one another, because we love the Most High God by following His laws, statute, commandments, that's love.
That's right.
That's love is an action word. You got to be taught how to love. And we don't know. We don't know. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. No, it's not a feeling. It's an order. It's a goddamn order.
Right.
To love your brothers. To love your brothers. And with that, I'm Police Officer Parataza out of Yonkers, New York. So, you know what I'm saying? This is I.S.U.P.K. Start off in 1 West 125th Street under Community Junior Yana. And since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, the so-called Native American Indians, and teach them the truth about the Bible and teach them how to love one another. And with that, we have prison programs, we have food drive, we have GED programs, we have counseling, because when there's no counseling, the people fall. But when there's a multitude of counsel, you know what I'm saying? The people are safe. We have counseling. You know what I mean? So go to I.S.U.P.K.com, scroll down, look for the number that's, you know what I'm saying, that's close to you. Call that number. Call that number. Right now, you know what I'm saying? We got the Feast of Purim that's in, you know what I'm saying? We got the Feast of Purim that's in March. After that, we have the Passover as in April 1st. You know what I mean? That's in April 1st. Calling all, you know what I'm saying? All, you know, the Israelites to come together to the Lord's Passover, April 1st in Raleigh, South Carolina. And with the Passover fee is $200. Anybody who's 17 and older, if you put your Passover fee, yes sir. Oh, Salaki. Raleigh, North Carolina. Salaki. So I'm always getting that mixed up. Raleigh, North Carolina is the Passover, April 1st. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Passover fee is anybody who's over 17 up is $200. Anybody, you know what I'm saying, it's free for anybody under 17. If you get your Passover fee early, you know what I'm saying, that will cover the black party. So with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and Officer Sha'ar.
Clap it up for the class. I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will call each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10 means tenth in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K. 10% of every penny, if any increase the Most High gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, which we know March the 5th is the Purim, and also April 1st is the Passover. And any upcoming high holy days or I.S.U.P.K. functions, be sure to look on the back of your bulletin board or go to I.S.U.P.K.com for further information. If anyone wants to be a troop in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headbands, scarf. And with that, man of Israel, Madia, which means stand. Man of Israel, we're going to get one courtesy salute. Man of Israel, Madia Shabbat. Amadia, Rock. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat. Yahweh, which means hands down, class dismissed. Shalom. It's that time again, Israel. It's the Lord's 54th annual Passover in North Carolina.
Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we came to do. Huh?
The I.S.U.P.K under Commandant General Yohana will be hosting the Lord's 54th annual Passover in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Convention Center.
Perfect picture. We not Christians, watch your mouth. Have them angels in your house. And them people bring you out.
This is something that you do not want to miss. Make sure that y'all bring the entire family.
Oh, you think I'm bullshitting? Wait till I get with you. If I gotta go to ground, I'ma shut the town down. I ain't about to stop until I hit sand down. All you gonna see is a lot of man down.
The Downtown Raleigh Convention Center.
We ain't never stopping now. You running now. All my niggas go to ground. We go to ground. You dealing with the metaphor.
For Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Go to ISUPK.com to purchase your tickets today. $200 per every adult over the age of 17 years old.
We are not the same. No, we not related. I'm not stuck on living. Death is a vacation. My camp undefeated. You cannot debate. You just want the clout.
The
We just want
Lord's
the grave.
54th annual Passover, April the 1st, is coming down to Raleigh, North Carolina. Commandant General Yohana has done it again. You don't want to miss this. Booyah, son! Booyah, son!